Well, the Pokemon Presents just happened today of July 22nd. I thought, you know what? I could discuss about it. I still am. We're going to go through the entire thing, I guess. My clan, if you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button also, share with your friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question, or comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below, and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. If you want to become a fan of me, Auckland, then subscribe to the channel, and you will become a fan. I hope so. Do you remember Chris Brown? Well, this is the Chris Brown of Pokemon. There's other people who have also made that same joke, so I ain't the first one that's done it. So we're having a Pokemon convention around the world with the games, card games, all that stuff. They do this all the time. This ain't nothing new. So yeah, overall, it was exactly what I was expecting in this Pokemon Presents. I'll just go ahead and say it now, but I won't spoil anything else. The remakes of White and Black were not here, but everything else, I'll let it show for itself. But yeah, I'm just glad that we got something gaming related today. I am a Pokemon fan. I wasn't expecting much, but it would have been nice to had gotten the announcements of White and Black remakes. Maybe they're still coming. Hopefully. Because Pokemon Day is happening in February 2026, like it does every single year. And what's going to be huge is about next year, it's the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. That is happening next year. So I'm expecting some huge news, Pokemon. Give us something huge next year on Pokemon Day. Oh yeah, this is the Pokemon Netflix show. I'm not sure what I can show about this, to be honest. Netflix is kind of iffy about what you can and cannot show in your videos. So we're getting new episodes for a Pokemon TV show on Netflix in September, and they're also doing something else as well too. I don't know if this is a TV show. I'm expecting it to be. There's a title of it coming in 2027, my bad. Now this was kind of neat to see. Pokemon Kanto. It's a Pokemon themed park that is opening up in Japan. Now, over here in the US, we got a Nintendo themed park, and they're going to be doing an expansion and stuff for like Donkey Kong and stuff like that. And then in Japan, they got their exclusive stuff as well too when it comes to theme parks. So now we're getting a Pokemon theme park in Japan. So you're going to be able to walk around the park and to be able to experience the life with living with Pokemon. But of course, the Pokemon are not going to actually be there. It makes complete sense. They're going to be like these plastic looking figurines. Probably more than plastic, to be honest. They got to withstand weather and stuff so they can last. But this is pretty neat. Yeah, I'm not going to, most likely not going to be able to go to this. So yeah, this gives you an idea of what the theme park's going to look like. You got those Pokemon figurines going around in the real world in this theme park, so you can see how Pokemon would live their lives if they were actually real. Sadly, Pokemon are not real, and it's kind of like a good thing, to be honest, because we know about some of their abilities. If they were real, that would be quite dangerous. And what people can do with them, then you get the idea. But yeah, this is pretty neat though. Very cool. We're getting a Pokemon theme park in Japan next year. Very cool. Now, on to the next announcement. I can't remember what it was, to be honest, but you'll see in just a second here. Oh yeah, Pokemon Go. I played Pokemon Go one time, maybe a couple of times at the most. It's a mobile game on your phone, of course, and it's heavy with microtransactions. So you have to use your real world money in order to play the game. And it's like, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you. But I get it. Pokemon Go is very popular. It's not as popular as it once was, because not a whole lot of people are talking about Pokemon Go, to be completely honest. But I know there's people out there that still love it. So this is another mobile game. This is Pokemon Masters EX. So this is another mobile game that you can download and play, and it's full of microtransactions and all that worldly mess. But hey, if you enjoy stuff like this, do it, do it. I just prefer the console games, to be honest. That's what I prefer. But I completely get it. This stuff is popular to play on the go, on your phones, and all that stuff is very convenient, and all that stuff, which is nice. This is Pokemon Cafe. This is on the Nintendo Switch, and I'm sure it's on Nintendo Switch too, I would imagine. It's this free app game. It's very, very cozy like. I have played it here and there, but not very much. You can only play Pokemon Cafe in handheld mode. You can't play it on the TV. It's full of microtransactions as well, also too. So, but it's like puzzles and going around cooking and stuff like that with the Pokemon in Pokemon Cafe. It's a very cute looking game. This one is another mobile game, I believe. Yep, it's Pokemon Sleep. You can play Pokemon while you're sleeping. No joke. Real world sleeping, and you can play Pokemon while you sleep. Pokemon Sleep, why not? Not for me, but hey, I get it. This is for Pokemon Unite, which is also on Nintendo Switch. It's basically a fighting game where you play as a Pokemon and you fight as other Pokemon in an arena style of battling. But yeah, I never got around to playing Pokemon Unite, but you can download it on the Nintendo Switch. I believe it's free, but I think it's full of microtransactions, which of course, why not? Then these are the Pokemon cards. I don't collect the Pokemon cards anymore, to be completely honest. I have maybe a few in my possession. Just to have them, just to say I have a few. So these are new packs coming out for Pokemon fans of the cards. So that's very cool to see. And people, in my opinion, are crazy. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's been confirmed around the world that Pokemon collectors and fans go crazy over the cards. And let's just say this. A bunch of stores are no longer selling the Pokemon cards anymore because of those people. So, yeah. Yeah, that's a problem. Alright, Pokemon Friends. This is a brand new mobile game that's coming. It's also coming to Switch as well. Also, this is brand new. It's full of puzzles and stuff, so we don't know too much about this game. There may be microtransactions, and there may not be. Maybe it's just a kid-friendly mobile game that you can play on Switch. We don't know, to be completely honest. We have no idea. Because this literally just got announced today. It does look cute. It looks like it might be a fun game to play. But I might try it out and I might not, to be honest. Because I'm more into the mainline games that you play on consoles and stuff. But I have tried out Cafe and some of the other previously games that were released on Switch when it comes to stuff like this. I have tried them out. Besides Unite, I have not played Unite. And I may not. But this is cool. Pokemon Friends. New game. Yeah, puzzles. Players enjoy around the world. Very cool, actually. But I don't know if it's for me or not. I might try it out. Available today on your mobile devices and also on Nintendo Switch. It's digital only for this game, Cafe, and all the other games that you saw in here that are mobile. They're all digital only. There's no physical copies. Now, we already know about this. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet received free Switch 2 updates. If you are a owner of a Switch 2 and you played Pokemon Scarlet and Violet on your Switch 1 and you saw how badly and poorly it ran, and you have a Switch 2, in my opinion, I recommend downloading the free Switch 2 update for the games, because literally, the Switch 2 fixed Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It really did, for real. I mean, as a Pokemon fan, I didn't want to admit it myself, but the Switch 1 ran those games pretty badly. But I've been playing it on Switch 2 with the update, and I'm telling you what, it's so much better now. The game actually runs. Your character doesn't fall through the world anymore. Your head doesn't spin around like you've been possessed by some kind of evil demon spirit. That did happen to some people playing it on Switch 1. And on Switch 2, that's no longer there anymore. So Switch 2 fixed the game. You got some new outfits for Scarlet and Violet, which is so cool. So yeah, if you have a Switch 2, I recommend downloading the free Switch 2 version. If you have the games physically or digitally, then you can download the update for free. Alright, this is the new game, Pokemon Champions. It's giving me vibes of Pokemon Coliseum or Pokemon Stadium. This may be a successor. We don't know 100%. But from what we've seen of this game, this looks like Pokemon Stadium or Pokemon Coliseum all over again. This is coming to Nintendo Switch. It's a competitive battling game to where you battle with your friends. I'd imagine it's online. Probably most likely is how they're going to do that. And I would imagine there's probably going to be single player playability in this game as well too. I would imagine so, because that would make sense. Now the question is, will this game receive a physical copy? That is the question. Or is this going to be a complete free-to-play download game, or is it digitally only when it comes to downloading it? We don't know as of right now. But this is coming out next year in 2026. That's all we know of right now. It does look really, really good. But if it's digitally only, well, you know what that means for me. I'm most likely not going to be playing it. But I would love a physical copy of it. But hopefully, this will get a physical. Hopefully. We will see as we get more information on this game, Pokemon Champions. But it does look very much like Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon Stadium. It really, really does. It looks pretty good. Now we're almost at the end of this Pokemon Presents. Now it's time for Pokemon Legends ZA gameplay on Nintendo Switch 2. And yeah, the first time we saw footage of the Switch 2 version, we only got about, 10 seconds of Switch 2 footage. And now this time we got more footage. More than 10 seconds. We got a few minutes or so. But yeah, I'm definitely getting this game on Switch 2 for sure. I am excited about this game. But I'm not like overly excited, you know. I played the previous Legends game. It was called Pokemon Legends, Pokemon Legends Arceus on Switch 1. I played it a little bit. It is good. It's just, it is a mainline Pokemon game, but it's just very, very different, but it still is good though. And this one is looking pretty good as well. Also, when it comes to the battling mechanics, you can actually move your trainer around, and you can also help them out to have the Pokemon to be able to dodge while you battle and stuff. You can actually move around so you don't get hit, which is very, very neat. So this game is being more like the actual anime when it comes to the battle mechanics and stuff. Now in this game, you are trapped in Luminos City, which is the city from Pokemon X and Y, the games on the 3DS. So yeah, so in Legends you were like out in the wild and stuff, but in ZA you're gonna be in the city, and the city appears to be really huge. You have wild Pokemon that you can catch. There's also side quests that you can do. You can help out this investigating stuff to do like investigation missions in this game. There's also a team of these people right here that want to save the city. And I'm sure there's villains in the city as well that don't want to save the city, of course. Because that's what villains do. They don't want to save the city. They want to corrupt the city. But yeah, so far this game is looking pretty good. It is releasing, I believe, October 16th or something like that. You will see the release date in just a few minutes or so. Now you're seeing the battling part right here. So it's pretty much the same as Legends Arceus, except now it looks better. So much better, and it looks really good. You have to battle through their ranks. That's why it's called ZA. So you have to start from the bottom from rank Z and work yourself up to rank A. As you're doing the battling and stuff, I would imagine so. That's how you rank up. These appear to be the bad guys. Look like it. That'll be a good guess. Those are the bad guys. But yeah, please let me know down in the comments about any of this stuff in the Pokemon Presents. Did you watch it for yourself? I would love to know. You got some cosmetics in this game and all that stuff. And are you a owner of the Switch 2? Is this game gonna get you to get the Switch 2? But there's also a Switch 1 version of this game as well too, physically. And of course you can download these games if you want to as well too. But I prefer my games physically. So I'm going to pick up the Switch 2 edition physical copy of this game as soon as it comes out in October. I'm picking it up. This is some of the investigation mission stuff that I was talking about previously. This is it right here. A little bit of brief gameplay edit. You go around, talk to people, investigate, and try to figure out what's going on. And yeah, it looks like you're going to have a lot to do in this game besides just battling. You got, like I said, side missions and stuff like that as well too. And yeah, this is looking really good when it comes to the graphics, comparing it to the previous Legends game. This is going to be so much better. Really looking forward to it. But like I said, I'm not superly hyped for this game, but I will play it. Being a Pokemon fan, I will play it. See, as you're walking around right there, as what I was just talking about, you're actually walking around in battle, and you're being able to dodge and stuff, so your Pokemon won't get hurt as much, and you can dodge them yourself. That's what I was talking about, and you just saw it. Then you got the Mega Evolutions, where the Pokemons change and they look different. The Mega Evolutions was previously in X and Y. Yes, X and Y. Yeah, X and Y. This was the first time we got the Mega Evolutions, and then they're bringing them back for this new Legends game. Very cool. Yeah, there's the physical copies for Switch 2 and Switch 1 on October 16th releasing. Yeah, it's very, very cool. I was, this is pretty much what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting White and Black remakes to get announced, but that would have been awesome. But maybe that will happen on Pokemon Day, February 2026. Hopefully that will happen there. But yeah, overall, I know it was good to watch this and get some more Pokemon information and to see some gameplay of Legend ZA running on Switch 2. That was overall good to see. So yeah, it was good, but it's like, it would have been nice about those remakes to get announced, but hopefully they are still coming. Hopefully. So this was my discussion of the Pokemon Presents that happened today on July 22nd. Please let me know down in the comments, did y'all watch it for yourselves? Are y'all excited for any of this stuff? Do y'all play any of these mobile games? I would love to know down in the comments. Thank you so much. Alright, bye.